Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Canutalo IP. Today we're going to look at how to use Zero Config, a feature of the Grandstream IP PBX, to provision Grandstream phones. This is useful when we have a lot of phones, as it speeds up the process of registering extensions. First, let's look at this tab here in Device Management, Zero Config. As I mentioned, we can provision a bunch of phones since the system automatically detects them as shown below. A GXV3450 appears, though it doesn't display the icon or version. So, what we need to do is upload the template for that phone or for the different phone models we have. Let's go to Model Update. The PBX must have an internet connection for these templates to appear. We'll search for the GXV3450, here it is, and download the template corresponding to the phone model. We'll wait for it to install. Once it's installed, we go back to Zero Config, run an auto-discover, select SIP message, and enter the phone's IP address. If we don't know it, let's try running an auto-discover on the entire network by adding a 0, it will scan the entire network. It didn't show up. If it still doesn't appear, let's try pinging the entire network to see if it finds anything. If it fails again, we should first identify the phone's IP address, here we see it ending in 5.190. We'll repeat the auto-discover via SIP message by entering the phone's IP address, click OK, and wait for the scan to finish. It will then appear with the phone icon, showing the IP address and firmware version. Once that's done, if we want to provision the phone via Zero Config, we simply go to Edit It. In the Accounts section, we select the account and assign it one of the extensions we've registered. We then overwrite it, click Update, and a notify will be sent. When the notify is sent, it will transmit that data over the network to the phone so it can receive it. We click OK. If you look here where it says Create Config, that phone has already received the data, with the date the update was applied. It will also appear here under Registered Extensions with extension 1000. If I go back to the Zero Config tab here, previously it didn't show the extension number, but after the update it does, it appears registered with extension 1000 and is automatically provisioned. Another advantage here is that we can send a global template, and that global template would apply to all phones. For any phone we have set up via Zero Config, we can apply the following configuration. Under Localization, we can change the language on all phones to another language. The date and time are very important. We also enable the NTP server so that instead of the phone receiving the date and time over the internet, it receives them through the PBX by pointing to the UCM's local IP address, currently 192.168.5.124. So with this, we're telling all the phones to use this format. Select the time zone and click Save. This tells the system that the phones will also sync their time with the server. In phone settings, you'll find the following values, there's no need to change them. In the contact list, we have the LDAP phone directory. We can configure it here by entering the data provided by the server so that the contacts appear on the phones, as well as network options to configure it using static IPs or make other changes. I think the most important thing here is the date and time settings. We can create a custom template, enter a name and description, and click Save. And here are the various options we can configure to customize specific settings. The templates we've created will appear here. Another feature available in Zero Config is the ability to upload firmware for a specific phone and use the UCM as if it were an FTP server, that is. If I upload the firmware to the UCM and instruct the phone over the network to find that firmware on the UCM, we have the Zero Config options, which are used to reach another network segment. We go back to Zero Config, edit the option to access the phone, and can assign the multifunction keys for speed dialing or other options. In the advanced options, the templates will appear. And if we click on Modify Custom Settings, we'll find the tabs where we can edit certain values, and these changes will only affect the specific phone we're editing, not the entire range, as we did with the global policy. We can edit the phone book settings and configure them through the PBX. We'll see the options for updating the firmware, the network settings, and the customization section. As you can see, the Zero Config tool is easy to use, and once we want to apply the global policy or any changes, we simply check the box for all phones or a specific one, or we can click Update here or Update Config here. We resend that notification, and the global policy we created here, including language settings and date and time options, will now apply to that phone as well. And with that, we conclude the video. Without further ado, I bid you farewell. That's all for today. If you liked the video, you know what to do. Leave me a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos. See you next time.